I want to speak plainly today because there has been too much confusion. You've been told a story your entire life about why magic feels weak. You've been told it's because of bloodlines or because the world is changing. I am here to tell you that those are lies. Let's look at the facts. First, the lie of thinned magic. The ministry wants you to believe that magic is like a cup of water that gets diluted every time a wizard has a child with a non-magical person. They want you to blame your neighbors, people like Hermione Granger or Lily Potter, for your own lack of power. But magic doesn't thin. It doesn't work that way. The magic in the world is exactly as strong as it was 1,000 years ago. Second, the Great Dam. The reason you feel weak isn't because the magic is gone, it's because the ministry is blocking it. Think of magic like a massive, wide river. The ministry built a dam across that river and called it the law. They are holding all that power back on their side of the wall. You are standing on the dry side of the dam, trying to survive on the tiny trickle of water they allow through. You aren't losing your magic, you are being starved of it. Third, the Smith-kin tribes. There is a group of people called the Smith-kin. They are a collection of many different tribes spread across the world. Each tribe has their own forge. These people are the ones who know how to work with the fuel, the raw, natural materials that keep magic hot. To understand how they work, look at the goblins. Goblins don't study this magic in books, they just do it. They create magical artifacts like the Sword of Gryffindor as a natural part of their lives. The Smith-kin tap into that same vein of magic. Bludger balls in Quidditch are a watered-down version of the Iron Sentinels, while the modern ministry has turned them into a sports prop. The Smith-kin originally forged these heavy enchanted spheres to serve as autonomous guards for their camps. The ministry tries to pretend this magic is only for the goblins. They desperately want to keep secret that the Smith-kin know how to bypass the dam. The ministry passed laws to make the freedom to exercise that kind of magic illegal. Fourth, the Ancient Animagi. Finally, let's talk about the hedge witches of the moors. The ministry tells you that becoming an animagus means turning into a normal dog or a common bird, like Peter Pettigrew's rat form or Rita Skeeter's beetle. That is a controlled, stunted version of the truth. When a witch or wizard actually taps into the full, unblocked river of magic, they don't become pets. They become the ancient forms. They become the great owl. They become the red and black wolf. The ministry calls these forms dangerous because they can't control them. But they aren't dangerous. They are simply the natural, full-sized physical state of a wizard who has access to 100% of their power. Fifth, the many streams and the alchemists. You need to understand that in this example of magic as a great river, it isn't the only water in the world. Magic flows through many different channels. Some of these are major rivers, and some are minor streams, but they all matter. Very soon, we will be discussing the history of a specific group called the Dockside Alchemists. They are the most important group to this whole endeavor. These people are more like magical chemists and physicists. Think of Severus Snape and how he studied the inner workings of magic to rewrite his potions book. He advised an unsuspecting Harry Potter to crush the saprophyros bean with the flat side of a silver dagger instead of cutting it. While others simply use magic, The dockside alchemists dissect it to see exactly how it works at its smallest level. They are the ones who figure out the mechanics. Why one spell works while another fails. Why some potions are powerful and others don't work at all. They study the why and the how of the magical world. They don't just follow recipes, they understand the fundamental science behind every spark of power. These examples I've given you here today is but a small part of the larger problem at hand. At the center of it all, the ancient house of black. My former colleagues. We'll leave it at that. The dam is starting to crack. It's time to decide if you're going to stay in the dirt or if you're ready for the water to return.